Okay, let's do this. Hi everyone, Seph here, and today we're reacting to My Hero Academia Season 8, Episode 5. Wow. So, it's really finally here. I keep saying that every episode because, well, we've been waiting for so long. But yes, Deku vs. Shigaraki is starting. Let's see. Any thoughts? Bakugo vs. All for One was handled pretty well. Pretty well is actually an understatement. It was kind of gorgeous. There are some things about the backstory of All for One that was cut out in a way that I don't fully appreciate, but then we got some stuff that was added that I think was good. And to be honest, the stuff that was quote-unquote cut from All for One's backstory, it's not really, it doesn't take away from All for One's character. It's more like it takes a little bit away from MHA's world, but even that is not too much. Yeah, I'm not worried about the rats, to be honest. No, last episode was great, and I'm really hoping that we get some good stuff for Deku next. Alright, so anyways, without further ado, Deku vs. Shigaraki is here. This conflict is really difficult to write, so I'm very curious if Bones or Horikoshi will make adjustments to this or not. Personally, I'm mostly satisfied with it, but there are some things that I'm hoping that the anime can, what's the word? Smooth over? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I also like the conflicting nature of the conflicts, so it's okay if it's not quote-unquote perfectly smooth, you know? Because the topics are heavy. Anyways, thank you for stopping by my chat, and I hope we have a good time together. Let's go. Let's watch it. Oh, gotta click the play button. Here we go. Okay, back at UA. Flashback, yeah. Forever with the jeans talk. Strategy meeting, okay. We're past the point of worrying about damaging structures. People's lives and future. No, I love this distinction. All for One is a ruler. He needs subjects, but Shigaraki could care less. And that actually, it's not that they're just having to protect people, right? It's what's going to be left to rebuild if if you fight Shigaraki and it goes wrong, you're not just losing lives, you're losing livelihoods, communities. There's a whole lot at stake with Shigaraki compared to All for One. The Earth itself. Okay. All right. Oh, right. I forgot about the opening. Hold on. I don't want to get struck. I really love the opening. I really love the stakes setting. This is what I am annoyed by sometimes with MHA talk on the internet. People are like, there are no stakes in MHA because you don't have heroes dying left and right, or at least named heroes, for example. But people really, really miss the forest for the trees on this one because the stakes really can't be more clear with MHA. It's about saving people, but also upholding your ideals as you try to save people. That's what makes MHA's final arc. In general, MHA's conflicts are very, very... they're both compelling, but they're conflicting because the stakes are set. Like, the villains have some valid reasons for why they do what they do, but you can't just excuse that either, and you can't just hurt people just because you're hurt. how do you approach these people in a way that is actually heroic? That's what I really like about MHA, and of course, there are stakes to all of society as well. I don't like it when people say MHA doesn't have any stakes. That's just that's choosing to ignore what the story is telling in favor of blood and guts. Ooh, shiketsu. That's right. They exist. There we go. We've had that farm ever. This is what I mean. People's livelihoods. Oh! A part of Shizuoka is gone in a mere moment. Holy. At this point, I could sink that beneath the waves in a week's time. He really is going to destroy all of Japan. That's what it would mean to destroy everything. If I use... Oh, it looks so good, though. Oh. Kansha shiterunda. Oh. Oh. He cut off his fingers with Black Whip. There it is. How long can you last? Danger sense has been a dozen seconds ago. We're flashbacking. It doesn't trigger much emotion. All for One's gone, now Shigaraki remains. It's tough. Defeating All for One was such a huge goal for these folks, but the torch has been passed, so even if they defeat All for One, it doesn't matter if Shigaraki's still around. That's really frustrating, right? Having the goalpost moved on you like this. Oh! Oh, I love this. No, you guys don't understand. I love how Danger Sense is used. I'll have to talk about that later as it happens. But I'll take it if it lets me break you. He doesn't even care. This must be this would be so frustrating for All for One too. All for One's been trying to do this for years, and Shigaraki just makes it effortless. Shigaraki really is usurping everyone. I love it. He easily surpasses the combined will. Oh. Oh, that's so cool, the way you use Black Whip to defend. Still treating me like I'm human. Yes, we are here. We are here. I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this. Do we understand? Do we remember? Do we know what All Might's mask means? Do we know what the mask means? Do we know what the mask means? It's a smile, okay? And just in case you've forgotten season 1? Season 2? No, season 1 of MHA. It's like the mask Deku wears is All Might's smile. And now that has fallen. The mask has slipped off. It's still a mask, remember. It looked so cool too. He got kicked all the way to Mount Fuji from Shizuoka. Okay. That's an important clarification. His power, his raw muscle strength, and all that, that's not from individual quirk factors. That's built up over time passing on the quirk. It's good clarification. Chipping away at the quirk factors doesn't get rid of his, the strength aspect of it that was naturally built up. Should we run now? Should we just give up the fight? Oh. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, I didn't even think about the active volcano part. Mount Fuji is an active volcano. I forgot. I didn't even think about that. I mean, I thought of Mount Fuji as a symbol of all Japan. I forgot. It's an actual freaking volcano that can erupt. That would be nuts. He's not a successor to All for One. The embodiment of ruin. But it's still connected. Your person. Let's go! I have a lot to say about that line. Oh. 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 Aw, shucks. Aw, shucks. Aw, man. That is a little bit disappointing. I really wanted to see a little bit more from that one on the animation team. Because, you know, that was... Look at that. That's so huge. Deku carved DK out from the earth. Like, oh my gosh. Ah, that's so cool. I just wish they popped off a bit more. I mean, to be fair, I'm not, like, sure how you do it exactly. But oh man, I was hoping for a little bit more on that one. I was hoping for a little bit more on the Delaware Smash. Still cool. He can infinitely weaken the advances of my decay. But it's just a stopgap. I'll touch it over and over. The dust cloud isn't scared. Ooh, here we go, technical stuff. Whoa! Go! Yes, he understands. Danger sense is not perfect. Ooh. I'm not blind, you know, to your location or your weaknesses. You can't even breathe. Oh, that's so raw. It's tough having so much to protect, Midoriya. Oh my gosh. It just keeps building. Okay, I need to point this out. He's like, please notice when anime does the visual storytelling things. Like, Shigaraki is directly telling you that people can only see things through their limited window. And this is them watching things through their limited window. Like, please tell me everyone is looking and appreciating. Just, there's some basic storytelling and visual storytelling things that we need to appreciate as an audience. Please. You just want to pigeonhole me into your own narrow worldview. He expanded his worldview as much as possible and became me. There's nothing holding me back. That is truly makes him... Oh my gosh. I'll try not to pause too much. No. Why is that heartbreaking past still in his heart? There it is! Yes! The smile! Go! An arrogant idea. Even loathsome, quirkless people. Everyone has a heart. He wants to believe. A gamble! Here it comes! Oh! Oh, the music! Oh. There's a sad child crying in there. Star is still there. Her vestige. Fall asleep and you die. Oh, I love the way everything is coming together here. Even though it's far away. Oh, the soundtrack is so good. Everything we've built up is coming apart. Shigaraki is very pretty, oh my goodness. Star! Oh, that looks so cool! Someone who inherits the spirit. The flame still remains. The embers. Oh, they... What do you mean? Let go. Keep calm. He'll hear you. The dark lead clump inside Shigaraki. That is all little bits of anger. Pulled together and amassed as one. Oh, this shot looks good! You can... A wound from his battle against Star and Stripe. Yes! A wound to his mind, not his body, that regeneration couldn't heal. There's no way we'll win in this contest of strength. Yes! Oh, this is so rough. This is so controversial, too. Broaden your take on the word transfer. Okay. Visual. How does that childhood friend of yours pass things to you? You can pass things on such that the object breaks. This is so creative. I love this method of transfer. I really do. I really love the creative use of quirks in MHA. It's so good. And this is a really Deku-like thing. But also having to let this go. I'll be able to attack without giving him my power. Then use the least useful one among us. No, it's me. If Ninth can't move now, he's dead. I love this whole conversation. This is so... It'll put Shigaraki... It's like passing... Oh, I'm sorry, this is just really heavy. There's a lot to digest in this episode. Wow. Holy, hold on. Like, I've seen it before, but even I just need a break. Hold on. There's a lot to digest. Yeah, so the transferring of the quirk in a way that will make the quirk break, so that way Shigaraki doesn't use it. But if Shigaraki does get his hand on it, then Gear Shift will act as a debuff on Shigaraki. So actually, it is kind of a win-win no matter what. But like the underlying emotional weight is really heavy. The subtitles are telling, okay, yeah, no, I do encourage you to watch the episode before me. Like, this is a very suboptimal way to watch the episode at first. But thank you for stopping by. Anyway, yeah, no, this is heavy stuff. I'm really looking forward to going over something later. Hold on, but if I keep pausing, we won't get to enjoy the episode, so I'm gonna keep going. But this is goodbye. We made a lot of cold-hearted decisions because we had to. Nothing could be harsher than this current one. Even then, I want to believe he's in the right. Man. Oh. He can't afford to lose Black Whip. Sure, my hero. Let's go. Oh, whoa. This is a new soundtrack? No hesitation. Oh! Don't you dare touch me, holy. Oh my gosh. Oh! Those Hold on. I was not ready for that. The eyes. You don't look like a hero right now. Oh my gosh. That was so good. The ending of that was so good. Holy. What do you even say to that? Oh my gosh. Holy. Deku's about to throw away everything, and he's running in head first for it. I just can't. That is so... Oh, okay. There's so much to talk about. There's no way I can do it justice. So you'll notice that Shigaraki dehumanizes himself, right? Calling himself a villain or a monster and such. Like, there's nothing you can do to save me kind of thing. But, and the Vestiges engage in this too. They're like, he's not a successor for all for one. He's the incarnate of ruin. But Deku's like, no, he's a person. And like, that works so well for what MHA is trying to do. It's really hard. Because Shigaraki's still trying to kill everyone, person or not. But it's addressing that dehumanization element. The insistence on being different, the insistence on driving wedges, but that's so hard, right? Because the thing is, right, driving the wedge is a two-way street. If someone persecutes you and you resent them, who is driving the wedge exactly, you know? From where is the wedge coming from? It's like, It is a two-way street. You can let go of your resentment, but if that person continues to persecute you, I mean, what's going to happen? You know, what is the logical conclusion? You got to push back. So, like, you know, MHA presents itself with a problem that I think it wants to solve, but no one. Do people care to have that kind of story? You know, where someone like Shigaraki is saved. Do we care that much, really? But at the same time, it's like, well, what is heroism? Like, is it heroic to just fight to the death? Sure, maybe. But is there anything beyond that? I feel like there's a point to where heroes are not gods, right? And I think MHA is really good about making that point clear. MHA is really good about making that point clear and addressing it. All Might is not a god. He couldn't do anything. He could not sustain society on his own. And that's why everything has come to this point. But it's not about doing everything alone. As an individual, you're just a man. But as a society, we can go beyond the limits of just one person. So is there something we can do as a society that can address this Shigaraki problem? And I feel like that's sort of where MHA leans. But the thing is, right, it's not just society. It is society, but it's also not. Like, we're all individuals, you know? And if we just leave things up to the system to take care of our problems, well, we get exactly what happened with MHA. Everyone relied on the hero system. Everyone relied on the All Might system. That didn't get us anywhere. You can't just rely on a system to solve your issues. It comes down to individual actions. So MHA is a really complicated story. It's very layered. It's kind of difficult to digest it all at once. But I really enjoy it. I really enjoy breaking it down and thinking about it in terms like this. And this episode, there's a lot. There's so much. Like, you feel all of a lot of what MHA is inherited over time. But you see here now, there's a way to both inherit the past, but also a way to let go of the past. And that is also a tough balance to strike, because you can't just throw it off, right? The past informs us about who we are, but the past is also not the future. The future is ours to craft. So our relationship with our past and our future is also a huge theme in MHA. It's really difficult to address, but it is, and it's, oh gosh, I really love the layers. There's so many layers. And then there's the distinctions between All For One and Shigaraki that I really like. Just the different types of villainy they have. I like All For One more as a villain personally, just because he is like a true villain, you know? It's not that Shigaraki isn't a true villain, I guess, but it's because he has that underlying crying child. That crying child that may or may not be able to be saved. It's because Shigaraki has that it kind of distinguishes him from All For One. In terms of, he's not simply a villain, right? All For One is more simply a villain, but, well, there is more to be said about All For One. But it's just that All For One is committed in a way that Shigaraki wasn't, so to speak. Shigaraki was, in many ways, crafted by All For One. But Shigaraki also crafted himself, too. Like, don't get me wrong, Shigaraki has agency. But All For One is a really intelligent person, and a lot of things that All For One did All For One isn't responsible for being born the way he was, but he is so intelligent that he can grapple with things and choose to do good, despite the circumstances he was born in. But he doesn't. Whereas Shigaraki was born into, well, his family. There was love in his family, but his father was abusive. And obviously that's terrible, but how do I describe it? You know what? There's a lot more to say on Shigaraki that will be discussed later, I think, in the anime. So I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just going to leave it here. MHA is so fun to talk about, and I can't wait to talk about it more, as Shigaraki's story, All For One's story, One For All story, and Deku's story. Everything is both unraveling and coming together at the same time, and I am really excited to see it. This was a good episode. This was. Twitter was doom posting it a little bit, and I can sort of see some of it, But also, no, it was mostly pretty good. It was mostly pretty good. And MHA needed a breather. So I understand why, for example, the Delaware Smash did not look as good as I was hoping, but pretty much everything else was great. And let's see. Yeah, next time we're gonna get more intense fighting. I cannot wait. I really cannot wait. So yeah, no. Next week is great. I can't, or will be great. I can't wait. Let me see. Let me see. Did they pack anything? I didn't. I'm not gonna watch the next episode preview. I don't want to spoil anyone because they pack spoilers in it. But hold on, let me just see. Let me see. Is it an episode preview or is there anything more? Okay, yeah. Plus Ultra. All right, I'll watch this myself. Anyways, please guys, do watch the episode and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about my reaction. Am I? I don't really know how I'm doing is the thing. So I really appreciate your feedback. I definitely want to look into not just MHA but other anime. But for today, for now, I'm basically on training wheels, so to speak. I'm still trying to figure things out. So please let me know what you like or don't like about how I do things. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe for more. I will try to be back tomorrow for manga review content, and I will just keep, I should just click the off buttons and just, we're done. Bye, guys.